Hi, guys. Eric Pathy. We are looking to make it a November to remember with Big Al. And we're going to rock and roll. This is when we get the crossover. How many days away are we from college basketball, Al?
5.
5 days away. So let me ask you, before we get into today's complimentary selection on the football, how does your life change with so many games to analyze with your database when you have 30 games a day in college basketball, you have 15, 20 games a day in the NBA, not to mention sides and totals if possible, and then you have college football, which now is every day of the week, and then you have NFL going into week 8?
So I will try to put this in perspective. A lot of people ask me, they think football is the hardest sport. No, football's a joke compared to basketball. I mean, they're both hard, but the way to think about this is college basketball has over 22 times the amount of games as the NFL. So from a work standpoint, when you take a look at how hard my work is, I'm working 18-hour days for college basketball all the way through, first week of April. So it's a different animal. The NFL, it's only, 16 games a week.
Right.
And you could, in college basketball, you can have, 60 games on a day.
Right.
And the other difference is that you've got 7 days to handicap the NFL. You have like 12 hours to handicap those college basketball games.
Because they don't put the lines out that early. Right.
Yeah. So just the time crunch, the amount of work, it's unbelievably, it's a labor intensive job. So that's the best way I could say it. I mean, it's people don't quite understand just how much work is involved with college basketball and even the NBA.
Got it. Well, so let's talk about college football because we're rocking and rolling in November. Who is your complimentary selection tonight, and what do you have to give to the viewers?
Well, we're going to look at the Mid-American Conference matchup today. It's Bowling Green against Ball State. The Falcons are a 5.5-point home favorite, and they enter off back-to-back wins and covers over Buffalo and Akron. And what was impressive about those wins, Eric, they covered the spread by 13 and 20 points. Meanwhile, the Cardinals, they're off a nice win, an upset win at home versus Central Michigan, but Bowling Green falls into a really good momentum system of mind. It's gone 174 and 119 ATS going back to 1980. And what we want to do is play on any home team in conference games off back-to-back wins if it also covered the point spread by at least 10 points in those 2 victories. And then the key, they're not favored by 6 or more points, which Bowling Green is not. They're favored by 5.5. So at the current point spread, I'll take Bowling Green minus the 5.5 points.
Bowling Green minus the 5.5 points. It is. If you guys want to access Big Al's All Access, the All Access, unlike the games you purchase directly at pickdogs.com, are available in a rated system, 1 to 10 units. We are not separating the sports. You're not buying a basketball package in college or a basketball package in the NBA. We're not separating football. It is a period of time. You can purchase 1 month, or you can get 2 months for the price of 4. You can actually purchase a week as well. The further out you go, the bigger discounts you have. I recommend being a larger player, betting a minimum of 500. I would say 500 a unit. That means your minimum bet is 500. Your maximum bet is 5,000 on a 10-unit play to make it worthwhile for you. We understand it's not for everybody. We understand. You can get the plays going to pickdogs.com, purchasing them online. You're not going to get them on a rated basis. Like I say, Al, I like to use the example of a couple Saturdays ago. You went 10 and 12. It happens on a Saturday college football where you lost 2 units plus the VIG. The same exact 22 games rated, you made 15.1 units. That's the difference. The data is the same. I'm getting a lot of text messages asking me, what's the difference, Eric, between the games that I'm getting from Al on pickdogs.com? No difference. Right, Al? There's just no difference. The only difference is that rating, which is a huge difference. And if they have questions about additional games that they want to know about, they can get directly to you.
Yeah, it's all access. It's 24/7. If a game's going off in 5 minutes and you want to know who I like in that game, send us a text, call us on the phone. We'll let you know what we think. So it's for people who want a concierge service. All the games are rated. And, we're off to a great start in the NBA. I think the plays now are 9 and 3 in the NBA, but the top rated plays are 4-0.
Right.
So, there's a lot of benefits to knowing which are the strongest plays and unloading on those games.
All right, guys, your complimentary selection. You got it. Bowling Green. What's the mascot? I don't know the mascots of any of these teams.
The Falcons.
The Falcons. Are you one of those guys you know the mascot of every one of
every single mascot of every single college?
And you're telling me I can just name any So I'm going to check. All right. Canisius.
Canisius is the Griffins.
Wow. Southwest Missouri State in college basketball.
Now known as Missouri State, the Bears.
This guy is unbelievable. 775-636-7676. All access pass. Let's make it in November to remember and march on into the new year. Good day and good luck.